Hi, my name is Rebecca and welcome to Yarn and Pajamas. Today is Crochet Podcast number 48. So this podcast will be broken up into, I'm going to record at different things at different times. Today is actually Monday. I am taking my projects to the fairgrounds tomorrow. So I wanted to show you guys before they left. So that's why I was not on the YouTube last week. I steadfast worked through and got all of the things done that I wanted to get done. So I'm super happy about that. So let's just get right on in to showing you guys what I worked on. So this is a small space, and in this bag I have my huge blanket that I finished. That is all done. It is so soft and cozy. I do have a picture that I can put in of it, and I will do that, but I just wanted to show you guys that I did get it all put together. So I know that with the multicolored squares that it does look a little busy, but it is super colorful. Get that word out. Colorful, and my mom likes it, and that is really what mattered because it is going to her. So there's the end of it. I will pop in a picture now of it laid out on my bed. It is huge. It is like 50 by 70, I believe. So it's nice size blanket to cuddle up in, and I'm kind of jealous because I mean it's blazing hot up here right now, so I don't know why I'm snuggling up with it. That's my mom's favorite square. She is a flamingo person, but oh, it is so nice and scrumptious. I'm jealous. But I have the ability to make another one. I don't know if I ever will, but we can try and say that we will. So this is one of my fair entries for the fair. Super excited. It's finally done. The 3D granny is finally done. So I did do the join is the, sorry, it's a little hot up here. And then I just covered up with a blanket. It is the flat braid join as you go method. Super easy, and it looks so complicated, but it's not. It's super easy. And then I just went around with just like 2 rounds of a double crochet or half double crochet, because I didn't really want to put like a big border on it, because I will be honest, by the time that I got all of these squares put together, I was sick and tired of this blanket. Like there was one day that I worked straight through, like the whole entire day. I sat up here at my desk because I had to sit somewhere where I could be flat, and just worked like the whole day. Like the only time I took breaks was to take the dogs out or to get something to drink or eat. It was literally like 12 hours of work. So, and then the next day it was the same thing, and then the next day it was like a little bit, and then I was done and just had to do the border. But by that time I was like, I am done with this blanket. So I did use Paint Box Cotton DK for the border, and this is Stormy Gray is the color. And there was only one other square that used the color that I could see, and it was this succulent square there. So kind of blends in with that square, but that's okay. Okay, let me put this back here. I'll have to fold it up real nice. Okay, so moving right along, the next thing that I finished was my wreath, and here it is. Look how pretty it is. So I have to cut the tail. This is so that I knew that it was the back. So I originally saw this pattern. Ella at No Catchy Name, she made this for one of her fair entries one year. It's been a couple years ago. And this is the, hold on, I wrote it down in my notebook. This is the Autumn Leaves Wreath, and it is a free pattern on yarnspirations.com. And so I did some things different. So this, the wreath form is different than what they said. They wanted you to get one of those like hay ones, but I don't like the way those feel. So I just went with the standard like green one that you get like at the, it's like hard to hold this thing, that you get at the floral section. And then I wrapped it in this yarn, and this yarn is from Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn, and it is called Jazzed Stripes. I really love like the greens and the purples. Yes. So the pattern calls for oak leaves and these leaves, maple leaves, and some acorns and these little twiggly things here. And I just did not like the way that the leaves looked. I started with the oak leaves, which are right here's one, right here's one, right here's one. I started with them in the pattern. One, I couldn't understand the pattern, so I just didn't do it. So I got on to YouTube and was like, just typed in oak leaf, and Mikey from the Crochet Crowd popped up with a different yarn, a different wreath from Yarnspirations. That's a free pattern, and he made an oak leaf on there, and it only took him like maybe like 12 minutes or something, 10 to 12 minutes, and I'm like, that's a good amount of time to make a leaf, so I'm gonna do that. So I made 1, 2, he don't want to stay up, out of Red Heart in gold, and I made 1 out of I Love This Yarn by Hobby Lobby in mid green. So the other leaves on there were the maple leaves, and I thought they were ugly. I didn't like them. So I got online, searched around, and I found a cute leaf pattern for a maple leaf, and it didn't take but maybe like, again, like 10 to maybe 15 minutes to do one. And it is by The Painted Hinge, and I made 4 of them. So I made this one right here is in Cornmeal by Red Heart. This one right here is in Pumpkin by Red Heart. This one right here is in Carrot by Red Heart. And then I have another mid-green, the Hobby Lobby I Love This Yarn. So the things I did make from the pattern were the little twiggly bits, viney bits, and the viney hanger. So these were like really easy. This is Carrot, the mid-green, and then the Cornmeal. And so the hanger is made the same way these are. You just go up the other side here and do the same thing on that side, and then you make a loop and you just sew it together and it hangs up. So the next thing was the acorn. And again, I just did not like the acorn in that pattern. So I found an acorn pattern by Jen Hayes Creations. And I think she has it in 3 sizes. It comes in large, medium, and small. And I done the small. These are the small ones. And I used the Paint Box Cotton DK because I had some laying downstairs from the blanket. And that is vanilla cream and coffee bean. And I made, the pattern calls for 4, but I made 6. Now, these little tiny leaves here are not in the pattern, but I felt like it needed some like more autumn colors, like some reds. I wanted to tie in the purple here. So I found a cute small leaf pattern on Addict 24. And she actually makes an autumn wreath, and it's gorgeous. But I've already started this one, so I went with this. So now I did not sew these things on. I hot glued them. I'll just tell you, I was not going to sew this stuff on. So I did hot glue everything on except for this. I left it, you know, to kind of position it, because maybe this is why they wanted you to use the one wreath, but it kind of tilts to the side because it's heavier on one side, but that's okay. I think it's beautiful, and I can't wait to use it. So there is my autumn leaves wreath. Got that all finished. Oops. And then the last thing I wanted to finish was the zombie teddy bear. Whew. This was a labor of love, let me tell you guys. I have not done such careful sewing in a long time. I think the last time I did, I made a little unicorn for my friend Annette, and it was a baby rattle. And I sewed that stuff on good because it was going to a baby. So, and because this was going to the fair, I wanted to do some careful sewing. So let me present to you Freddy the zombie bear. Here he is. Oh, I just love him. He is so cute. So he has some details on the back as well. See, his brains are popping out there. So this is a paid for pattern, and it is by, the name is, I know I'm not saying this right, Crochet, Krawka. So I got it off of Etsy, and I started this pattern last year around Halloween, and I had done the majority of the bits, but let me tell you, I had one arm that was not done, not complete. The legs weren't complete. Something else wasn't complete. Oh, one of this square patch wasn't complete, and this circle patch wasn't complete. So I had all of these little bits done, and I did use a 2.20 millimeter hook, and he turned out, he's pretty good size. And I used Shepya's Katona cotton, so the 2/8, and like I said, he's a pretty good size little dude, bigger than what I thought he was going to be. I can't remember all of the colors. I know that the green is lime green. We've got probably snow white, hot red, jet black, and this is yellow gold. And I think this is mercury. This is probably marshmallow. I'm not sure what color this is. This wasn't in the pattern, but I thought he needed a little something on his back there too. But he is finished. I love him. It took me a whole day. I have a blister on the end of my pointer finger. And a lot of the times I used, I have a pair of pliers that my mom gave me that I used to pull my needle through, because sewing in and sewing is hard on these, you know, tiny stitches. It's hard on bigger stitches too. But I had, I finished him up today actually. I had everything sewed except for his head to his body. That was the part that I was dreading the most. So I didn't do it. He's on there pretty stable. So yeah, I'm so excited about him. I really hope he wins something just because he's so darn cute. I think I originally was making this for my nephew for a Halloween bucket. And I like the way that his stitch kind of lined up. I didn't do that on purpose. It just kind of happened that way. And actually this right here, I had some stitches from where I was doing some decreases. And I thought, a little scar over those little holier stitches. And plus his back needed something. I feel like this is a little bare, good. But he's got a whole lot going on the front, so I just left him be. But there he is. I will put links down to everything down below that I talk about. So yes, those are my finished objects. So I go tomorrow on Tuesday the 12th, the day that this podcast comes out, and turn my things in at 8:30 in the morning. And I thought I was going to get to go back and see the winners, like who won what, and get to look around at all of the stuff. But I don't get to do that until Wednesday. So I won't be able to go. Whew, my eyes burning all of a sudden. I won't get to go and see anything until Wednesday. But I'll let you guys know what happens. So that's all I'm going to do for this segment, because it is like really, really, really hot now with all of this stuff turned off. And I'll see you guys in just a little bit. And we're going to talk about some upcoming things and some Happy Mail. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, let's just finish up with the rest of the podcast. And it is so hot up here. I had to turn my fan on and have my air conditioner on, but I will turn this fan off, but I have to leave the AC on because it's just too hot. Okay, we're just going to breeze through this next section so that you guys don't have to listen to that old AC. But upcoming, now that I'm finished with all of my fair stuff, what am I going to be working on? Well, I am going to work on something for my nephew. I don't know what it is yet. I am going to look around for a pattern. His birthday is in August, and I always like to make them a birthday box and put a little something that I make down in it. So his sister just had one in July, so now his is in August, so I don't really have a whole lot of time. So yeah, that's one of my upcoming things. And another upcoming is I want to finish my hamburger tissue box cover that is part of the Stitcher Library series. So I'm going to be working on that. I am going to take like a short little break, like maybe 1 or 2 days. I don't know. A hook may fall in my hand. But if not, I won't like be mad at myself, I guess. My dog is over here going crazy on the bed. He's trying to get comfy and his mother is not there for him. But we are going to roll in to some show and tell. I have some pot holders here that Summer sent me a picture of, and let me tell you, Summer makes a good pot holder. She made me some for the swap that we done for Easter, and they are my like 2 favorite pot holders. My mom really likes them too. They are awesome. I love them, and it looks like she's making some more pot holders. So thank you, Summer, for sharing that with us. And Manga Mama sent me some pictures, and I've brought up my computer here because she actually told me a little bit about like the patterns and the yarn and stuff that she used. So I'm going to let you guys know. So the first thing we have is a child's gray hat and scarf set. She used impeccable yarn. It's a Michael's brand yarn. And she says that the hat is a variation of Fiber Spider's Divine Hat, and the scarf is just a waffle stitch. I think it is so cute. I love that hat. It's like, looks like the top of a, like an ice cream swirl. So cute. So the next one is an adult hat and a cow set. She made it with a sweet roll frosting in the color Limeade. The hat pattern is from Fiber Spider, and the cowl is a Bag a Day pattern. It's very cute. Those colors are so pretty. I like the way that they are kind of like, what is that called, like stoned wash or whatever, with the white through it. I like that a whole lot. It's very pretty, Mango Mama. And then the baby outfit is made from James C. Brett yarn from her stash. She doesn't remember the color name. The pattern for the dress is a tutorial on YouTube by Frisian Knitting, and then the diaper cover pattern is by Lovingly Nye on YouTube. I just love those little diaper covers. I think they're just the sweetest little thing. That is a very, very cute set. I really like the way that the purple and the pink are together in that. It's very pretty. Really like that. And then the last thing that she had to share with us is a random child's hat. It's also a Fiber Spider pattern, and she just made it from a random ball of yarn from her stash, like a scrap ball from her stash, and it is so cute. I love the way that it swirls like that. That is just so pretty. Oh, I really like that. You know, I don't think I've ever made a hat for myself. I think that I would like to do that this year, and I'm really digging this hat pattern here. Thank you very much, Mango Mama, for showing us all your makes. They're all so pretty. If anybody out there wants to share with me or with us all, please feel free to send me in pictures. My email is linked down below. I don't have to show them off if you don't want me to, but everybody just loves seeing everything everybody makes. I do. I love seeing everything everybody makes. It's a lot of fun seeing all of that. So thank you, Summer and Mango Mama. I really, 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 really enjoyed seeing what you guys have been working on. Okay. Let me take me a sip. It's a water with some true lemon in it. A little sour. Okay, so the next thing I have is some acquisitions. Now I have a big old bag of acquisitions. This tote bag was an acquisition from the last time, and I just started shoving all of my stuff down in it to show, and then it got so big that there's no way I can show this in one video. So some of it is going to wait, but some of the things I want to show is some Happy Mail that I got. So the first thing I got is from Julie at KS Mom Crochets. Doesn't everybody just love Julie? I know I do. She's my crochet twin. I don't know if I've said that before, but she is. She sent me this lovely card. It's so pretty, and it says hello. And a funny story is Julie, I've got two cards. I've got another one that is downstairs, but she sent one and it didn't have a stamp on it, but it came to me anyways. And then so she thought, well, that one's not going to go anywhere, it'll come back. So she sent me another one, so I have two of them, and I love them both. Thank you very much, Julie. She wrote me a nice little note in there, and I just appreciated it so much, so thank you. The next one is from Rebecca Bishop. Crochet Me This, aka Rebecca Bishop. So she sent me a card, and it says, special thanks to you. Look how pretty those flowers are. So Rebecca won the vintage yarn giveaway, and she sent me this card as a thank you, and included inside of the card is this magnet, and it says hug. It says, I wanted to send something special, but how in the world do you send a hug? And she did. She sent a hug. And fun fact, I love magnets. I love them all. now. I don't know what it is about the magnets. I don't know if you can see. I'm not good at the finger point. Right there. Those are some magnets that Pixie Marie Creates sent me. They're mangoes. I was trying to do Mango Mama, Mango, and Pixie Marie Creates all in one word. It didn't work out. But thank you, Rebecca. I really love this magnet, and I'm going to put it on my fridge. I need to remember to take my mangoes downstairs. And then she also sent me this beautiful cross, and attached to the cross is this angel stitch marker. And she did say that she didn't make the stitch marker. Yes, she made everything else. So thank you, Rebecca. I am going to hang this cross downstairs, and that's the first thing that I thought of when I seen it. I had a dog, and she was a toy poodle, and we had her. She was like a family dog because she lived with quite a few of us during her long life. She was 17 when she passed away, but I have her ashes downstairs, and I'm going to put this cross over top of her urn. I think she would like it. She was a little bit of a diva, our Kiki was, but that's what I thought when I saw it. I was like, oh, I think that would be great with Kiki. So thank you so much, Rebecca. That was such a nice surprise when I got that in the mail. I was like, oh, what is this? It's quite squishy. I liked it a whole lot. So thank you, Rebecca, and thank you, Julie. Those were very sweet. Happy Meals to open. Now, the next thing, and we're going to have to hold on a second because I have to blow my nose. Sorry about that. Does that happen to other people, like when you get hot, like you either start coughing or your nose starts to run? It does to me. So, acquisition number 1 is this book. It's called Crochet Gifts, Irresistible Projects to Make and Give by Kim Worker. I found this at the thrift store for $1. It's by interweavestore.com. So there is like just some random stuff. I thought this was kind of cute, this hat. Probably won't ever make the hat, but I thought it was cute. There was something else I saw, and I was like, oh, I think I have that pattern somewhere. It's this. Yes. The swirling bag. I am like pretty sure that I have this bag like saved, like a PDF of this bag saved, and like I'm pretty sure it was like a free pattern. So I picked it up. It's like leave no man behind kind of deal on the battlefield. It's like when I see one, I'll get it, and it's like if it's not like something that I want to use, then you know, maybe one of you guys will want to use it. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is if you watch KS Mom Crochets, Julie, she done a video where she showed a doll that she bought for her daughter. So when I watched that video and she showed that doll, I had a very strong reaction. Like, I did not have that doll when I was little, but I am really certain that someone close to me, like maybe my sister or one of my cousins or something, had one, and I really, really, really wanted it. I know for sure I didn't have one, but I remember feelings of really, really wanting it. So I really, really, really wanted to make it. So I fell down this rabbit hole of looking for that doll pattern, researching. I never could find the strawberry shortcake doll pattern. I found tons of like the already made dolls, but I did find some patterns that are like closely related to it, and they were by Dumpling Designs, and it was like Lollipop Lane and Cupcake Corner, and there were like 12 in each series. And so I got onto the eBay and I found a lot of like all of them for like 25 bucks or something. It's like really cheap, so like I jumped at it and bought them. So I have them here. Sorry about that crinkle, but I have them here. They came inside of the little sleeves. So the first one, and probably my absolute favorite, and I cannot wait to make her, is Grape Jelly. So these patterns, so it's like, it's a really thick paper. It's really nice. That's crazy. Okay, sorry. It tells you on the back what patterns are in that. And oh, look, the former owner wrote down some notes in here. She has to say, or he, I don't know, I'm just assuming it was a girl. Sew clothes for doll on the body, exclamation point. She says, use an eye hook for the doll. So it's calling for an H. So she's saying use an I. Oh, over here on the hat, she says she used a G hook for the hat. The hat brim, she used an H hook. Then she says to crochet the brim all the way around the hat. Oh, that's pretty neat. It's like Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Are there any Potter fans out there? You know, he gets the Half-Blood Prince's potion book, and it like gives him notes and instructions on how to do the potions better. That's what it's like. So we've got Grape Jelly. So these are Lollipop Lane. We've got Plum Preserves, Peppermint Stick. I like that. Oh, that's a Cupcake Corner. So we've got Watermelon Slice. So I'm noticing like on these they have like their original sticker, and they're about like $1.79. And I'm pretty sure like when you divide it up, like I paid like maybe like $2 a piece for these patterns or less. So I pretty much got them like at old-timey prices. We have Raspberry Fluff. I really like this one too. Cupcake Corner, Lollipop Lane. We've got Bubble Gum. Yep, still $1.79 from Fred Meyer Apparel. Cupcake Corner. Cupcake Corner. Oh, we've got Chocolate Chip. I'm trying to get the glare off, but Sherbet Ice. Sherbet Ice. And Oatmeal Cookie. She's a cutie pie. Oh no, I really like this one too. Cherries Jubilee. And Blueberry Cake. He's a cutie patootie too. Look at that hat. Cupcake Corner. Cupcake Corner. Lollipop Lane. Orange Marmalade. Look at her with her little drawstring bag. She's so cute. Okay, so we're just going to move in to Cupcake Corner. We've got strawberry jam. This one is gumdrop. And taffy apple. I was so excited to have found these. I really like this one too. Hot fudge sundae. Look at that sundae hat. I love hot fudge sundaes. This one is buttermilk biscuit. I can say that my least favorite ones are the ones with no legs. It's like, why? Where's their leg at? You know? We have pink lemonade. She's cute. We have popcorn. Again, another one of those with no legs. Banana split. Now I really like her. She's holding the banana split. We've got pecan pie. I love me some pecan pie. And rainbow slush. Ooh, there's something sticking out of this pattern. And we have lollipop. It looks like a Jack-in-the-Box. So mine did come with some extra ones too. We have the wee little mouse. Now when I saw these ones, I was instantly reminded of Angelia at Crochet and House Mouse because of her Throwback Thursday series. But we have Wilma the Good Witch. Yes, Wilma. And a Joyous Angel. Doesn't this look like something, especially this witch, that Angelia would be wanting to make? And then we have Mrs. Claus. I really like her. And Jolly Old Santa. So I would really like to make those. And along with that, I did buy 2 heads. More crinkling, I'm sorry. So the first head that I got is one with red hair because I want to make the strawberry shortcake. And I did find a pattern on Etsy. And then the next one, it's got purple hair. Because I want to make grape jelly. I bought these off of eBay. I believe these are the 3.5 inch doll heads. Yes. So that's all of the acquisitions that we're going to worry about. The rest of it is from T-Doddles. So I'll open that next week. But yes, I'm super excited about these patterns that will be upcoming soon. I really want to dig in to one of those patterns and get started with it and see what it's all about. So that is going to be it for this podcast. I want to say thank you for hanging out with me. I know I really appreciate that you guys want to spend your time with me, and that makes me happy because I know how precious all of our time is, and that you choose to spend some with me, it really does mean a lot. So if you liked hanging out with me, you can give me a thumbs up if you want to. Yeah, so the fair results will be in on Wednesday. And I don't know if I will make a whole video about the fair or if I'll just talk about it in the podcast. You guys let me know if you want like a separate one or if you just wanted me to mix it in with the podcast, because I'm good either way, but it's what you guys want to do. If you want to hang out separately and talk about the fair, it's pretty exciting to go and turn my stuff in. So yeah, getting everything ready to go and all of that stuff. It's so exciting. So yeah, pretty excited. I'm not going to procrastinate, though, for next year. I'm not going to do it. But I probably will. All right. On that note, I'm going to let you guys go, and I will talk to you later. Bye.